ginagawa. So, parang love lang din, di ba? Hindi ka na nga mahal, nandun ka pa din kahit nasasaktan ka na. So therefore, going back to metacognition regulation, it is when you are adjusting your ways and strategies to help you learn better. Therefore, we call that as metacognition regulation. So now, we also have the different skills that we have to know to improve our metacognition skills. So, okay. So, paano nga ba maging matalino? First, we have to know, or you have to know your limits. When we talk about knowing your limits, that is knowing your strengths and weaknesses. You need to evaluate the things you already know and you did not know. So because when you know how to scope your limitations, then you will know what are the things that you are or that you need to improve. Second is you have to modify your approach. It is alike as metacognition regulation that you have to recognize which strategies we are inappropriate with the task, that are not needed, no longer helpful. So if you have these strategies, you have to modify or change it. And change or look away for a better strategy. So third is skimming. When you're reviewing or preparing for something, you don't need to read all what is written in the book. You only have to look for the keywords or phrases or sentences that is a time saving, and as well as hindi mapupuno ang ating utak sa mga unnecessary. So we should know on how to do that skimming skills. You are only identifying the important words or keywords. The fourth one is rehearsing. So when we talk about rehearsing, that is not only about reading repeatedly a specific task. So when we talk about rehearsing, in order for the idea to be totally instilled on your mind, you have to apply the things that you have learned in the real life, and you have to teach what you have to others, and you have to share, because the more you share the ideas, the more retention you will get. So you have to rehearse or practice so that you can accomplish a task correctly. And lastly, it is the self-test. So try to assess yourself. Effective ba ang mga strategies na yan? Nakakatulong ba sa akin or sa atin ito? Successful ba ang strategy na yun? So, when I did it to accomplish a task, so how can I improve myself? What are the things that I get to do to improve myself? Dapat ba talaga that you have to reflect yourself? Tignan mo kung saan ka magaling at kung saan ka nangangailangan pa ng improvement to become a better learner. So that is the self-test. So now, let's go to the four metacognitive learners. We have here the four metacognitive learners. First is the tacit. So, what is tacit? Tacit is you are unaware of your metacognitive process, although they know the existence of their knowledge. So, alam mo kung hanggang saan lang ang mga kaya mo. You know that you are not good in math, but wala kang ginagawa. Wala kang ginagawa to do something about what you are. So, wala wala kang ginagawa. Like, wala lang. You're not doing something to improve yourself or to do it as a better student. So that is what we call a tacit learner. So you are a tacit learner if you did not do something just to improve yourself. The second one is aware. So in aware is that you know the metacognitive strategies, but you do not plan on how to use these techniques. For example, you know that you're slow in math, and you know the sum of strategies on how to improve yourself in math, but hindi ka nag-a-act or you're not doing actions. So you are only aware na you're only aware, but wala kang ginagawang actions to do things to improve or to improve yourself, just like tacit. So they're kind of alike because they're not doing actions. So third is the strategic learner. In strategic learner is you are planning, you are strategizing so that you will improve as a learner. So you are a strategic learner. So ibig sabihin, so it means you are trying to improve yourself. You are doing something to improve yourself. So that is a strategic learner. And lastly is the reflective. So what is reflective? So reflective learner is reflecting on their thinking while using the strategies and adapt metacognitive skills depending on their situation. So if you are a reflective learner, you know already the things to adjust and to the strategies that you are using now. So if they are effective or not, so reflection ang tawag nun. So going back to skills to improve metacognition skills are you have to have a self-test if you are a reflective learner. So if you are a reflective learner, you have to have a self-test so that you can have, or if you are a reflective learner. So here I am presenting the tips in memorizing or studying. And truth, I usually do this sometimes. So first tip is assign a meaningfulness to things. A second, learn general and specific later. Third, recite out in your own words until you don't need to refer to your notes. And the fourth is teaching someone else. Like you can ask your sister, friends, or whatever to like ask you something or recite it, something like that. So fifth is use memory devices. And sixth is practice questions. So that would be all. Thank you for listening. Advance Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.